All right, we are back for round three. Stereo Heroes is our opponent, and we're going to say hello to him. Hi, it's nice to play against you. If you want, you can watch a replay of this game from my perspective at youtube.com/. We're going to change this name soon. So our opponent mulliganed to 6, and we have all white lands. So yeah, you know what? I'm stunned with getting land screwed with this flippin' deck. We're gonna mull. That's not much better. We're gonna keep. Oh, our opponent's pretty cool. He says, hey to you too. Good luck and have fun. So he kept, so I'm gonna keep. All right, let's do this. Um, Obviously, I'm not thrilled by having a garbage hand with things I can barely fripping play. Oh, and of course I draw a mountain. That's really useful. Thank you, life. But all right, so I'm making a mint. Seriously, you're gonna blow into Bondkin, and we draw nothing that's useful. I'm making a mental list of the commitments that I've made so far. I need to make the Mensh video. That's one. I need to. There's something else I need to do. Oh yeah, if we win this round, we are going to draft again, and that's going to be a shit show. That's two. And then number three is I need to drink a lot more, and I don't think that has anything to do with you. I think it just has to do with the commitment to myself and my lack of sobriety. So good luck to Stereo Heroes. And I'm going to say that before we get mana screwed because we all know that I'm going to be pissed. He's playing a mirror. He's playing a mirror match Mardu deck, which is actually really good. He's got Bondkin out on second turn. He's got Falconer out on third. These are both really strong cards. Wow is all I have to say to that. That's a lot of wow. He's going to outlast Bondkin. Is he also going to outlast the Falconer? That'd be awesome. Yes, he is. So we're not taking damage now. We're taking damage later. Screw it. We're going to drop the Saddle Brute and then raid into Aspirant. That's pretty much reversed. We're going to drop Aspirant now and then raid into Saddle Brute next turn. These cards are the card that both the Bondkin and the Falconer were cards that we were looking for during the draft and did not find. Swarm of Bloodflies would actually be really bad right now. Morph was what I was expecting. So we're going to swing into his Morph and then drop Bellowing Saddle Brute. I wasn't expecting him to drop I gotta be honest, guys. It's looking like his deck is a little bit better than ours. So I'm not expecting us to be playing another draft tonight. That's upsetting, actually, because I really liked our deck going into it. So he's swinging with everything. Of course, I think I need to block the Morph here. It's Krumar Bodkin, and that's fine. Bloodstained, Mire does not give us a plains, huh? Wow, we are running low on life, huh? So we're going to spring with the Aspirant, burn away his Falconer, while he's got no land untapped for a feat of resistance. We're going to take 3, and then we're going to Swift Kick his Bondkin next turn. And Swift Kick avoids both the first strike, and it would have avoided the flying as well. Yeah, this was a quick and not so hot game for us. Let's just put it that way. Please don't play anything. That would be really nice of you. Thank you for the life of everything. So we are actually going to swing with Aspirant, and if he does anything, we're going to Swift Kick. So this way we're going to set up a 2-for-1 situation. So if he outlasts, we're going to Swift Kick. If he sneezes, we're going to Swift Kick. Anything, basically, we will Swift Kick. Let's make sure auto yields are off. Here comes the outlast. We're going to Swift Kick. And they both die, which was exactly what we wanted. He's going to Tormenting Voice to draw some cards. Good for him. He discarded Rush of Battle. Okay. And he's going to Despise us. So he's going to ditch either. He's probably going to get our Battle Priest. That's the expectation. He did. And he plays a Horde Chief without raid. Which means we can't really outlast. Because we need that Horde Chief as a blocker. And he had 0 cards in hand. So he's kind of going off the top of his deck here. And we really need to draw Plains or a White Source. I'm a little bit worried. I don't want to blow the Bloodseam Mire and take it. That will most likely be game. No, it won't, because we're going to bring low the Horde Chief on his turn. Really just clawing to stay alive here. That's all we're doing. This is a top deck war, and we have a lot more options than him, but I think he's just drawing better. Holy crap. We're going to swing here into Shrieker, into Salt Road Patrol. He's going to upturn Ponyback and do a lot of blocking, I assume. Doesn't matter. I think we needed to make that play. Do we lose anyway? We lose anyway. If he swings with team, we lose. Alright. So he took the first game because we got mana screwed with no white. We did mold at 6. I didn't want to go to 5. That was the difference. I think I'm good to just run it back here. And I want to draft again, so I hope we go 2-1. It's a little bit of suspense with our 70 porn chest and our pig costume. I'm like the weirdest porno you've ever seen right here on YouTube. We're gonna play first. You gotta be effing kidding me. Planes just don't want to show up. Yeah, I am using the camera to check myself out. Sorry. Whatever. I hope we don't get screwed on white again. I'm kind of a little bit sick of it. I think our opponent's deck is average. I'm probably going to, in order to thin the deck, I'm going to play Bloodstained Mire, look for a... He's going to grab our Battle Priest. That's the only logical choice. I hate this card. I hate playing it, but I also hate playing against it. Frustrating. Oh, you know what? He's actually probably choosing between the Harrier and the Battle Priest because he knows I can drop the Harrier next turn. Interesting. I'd actually wish he took the Battle Priest. Yep, thank you. So we're going to drop Bloodstained Mire just to thin the deck, just a slight amount. Yeah, especially now. Let's grab a Mountain. And then Harrier. The reason I dropped Harrier instead of Ancestor is first because if I draw a white I can unmorph it. Second, next turn if I dropped Ancestor I would not be able to Outlast and play a morph. He's going to play a morph, and we are going to fill up our glass with Cab. Going on our second bottle here. And I think that might bring us into a second draft. Let's just bring low his garbage, and then swing with our garbage. We got a Ponyback Rider with that swing low. Bring low. Swing low? Bring low? I would really like to have a fair match here. He's screwed on red. And we finally picked up our white source. So actually, we're going to morph pre-combat. And then swing for some flying damage. So I don't want to trade at this point. So I hope he never gets a red ever. He can turn up Krumar Bonkin at this point, which is a 5/3. But instead he's going to throttle our disowned ancestor. Okay. Let's just get rid of your morph. It's another Ponyback Brigade. Wow. The game is tied up and he's mana screwed, but he's got 2 more cards in his hand. I'd really like him to keep being mana screwed. We're going to Defiant Strike our guy, see what that brings us. Brings us a Snakeskin, which I will take all day, every day. Especially at this moment. And now we switch from using F6 a lot to F2. So when he swings back with all three, we are going to Mardu Charm and block one of his warriors with block his warrior with first strike. We also have Swift Kick as an instant if we need to. Might as well double block just for no reason. We just used up all our mana, so we can no longer regenerate. But that's all right. He doesn't have anything to do about it. Hooah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wow, we're gonna win right here with Trumpet Blast. Theoretically. He's got Kill Shot. Oh no. Good for him. That's upsetting. So we're at 3. Ah. I hope we draw another a way to. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry to report that we are going to lose no matter what. If we stay back, we can only block 2 of his creatures. We're 1 damage short. That's all it is. We are. We can't swift kick his guy. We can do 4 damage. He's at 5. If we were to swift kick his token, yep, we would do 4. And if we just stay back and block, you know what? We're gonna cast this, then stay back and block, and I guess just pray he makes a mistake, because that's really our only play. And I'm sorry to report that it looks like we're going to lose to our opponent, even though he got no red, which is awful embarrassing. Oh my lord, we're going to win. Are you serious? And that is why you just passed the turn and let him say okay. Holy shit. We're back in this. Maybe. Okay, so if we swing for 3 here, bring him down to 2, and then drop Bellowing Saddle Brute. We're in the same predicament as last turn where we need to swing. Gotta be honest, we need to swing in order to cast Bellowing Saddle Brute. We just don't have enough mana to do everything we want to do. Alright, we're going to swing with Salt Road Patrol. No, but then he can double block with both Horde Chief and Behemoth. Kill our Salt Road. We're actually just going to pass turn, I think. We're just going to pass turn. I think that's the biggest ploy we can pull here. It's just passing turn. And as long as he doesn't swing with team, which he does. No, he doesn't. Are we going to win this? Yes! Alright. So let's block correctly. So we're going to block like this and then see, because I think he might have Trumpet Blast in hand. And in response to Trumpet Blast, we're gonna Swift Kick. I don't know if this is going to work. So we need to Swift Kick. We need to Swift Kick or else we're going to die. Unfortunately, none of our guys can survive this. If we Swift Kick. No matter what, I think we lose. Unless we draw... Do we have Arrow Storm in the deck? No, that wouldn't even work anyway because we're going to have no creatures. We have to swift kick the Horde Chief or else we die. It doesn't really matter what we do it with. I don't know what we're going to top deck. I don't think we can top deck anything. I guess maybe Ponyback Brigade. And our creatures are dead. And it wouldn't have made a difference if we blocked the other way. There was nothing we could have done. I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit embarrassed right now. Well, let's kill ourselves. I'm sorry, guys. There's not going to be a second draft tonight. So, I'm very happy, and I hope that Mensh did well. But I really feel as though our deck let us down for the other parts of the draft. All right, we're going to do the winner's circle, and we're going to do the Mensh video. I wish that there would have been a third draft. Or sorry, a second draft tonight. I'll talk to you guys later.